Welcome, brothers and sisters. Today we have Brother Samuel sharing two powerful prophetic dreams that the Lord revealed to him during a time of fasting and prayer. These visions contain urgent warnings about the end times that we all need to hear. Please stay until the end and don't forget to subscribe for more prophetic testimonies and spiritual revelations. Hello everyone. I pray you're all doing well. I want to share two prophetic dreams that Jesus showed me during a 10-day fast. God revealed these visions on the first and second nights, showing me things that are about to happen. My first vision was of the Antichrist. In this vision, I witnessed the Antichrist's arrival and the devastating effect of his deception. The most striking thing about this man was his absolute perfection. Physically handsome, charismatically compelling, speaking with such persuasive power that it was supernatural. When he spoke, his words carried an almost hypnotic quality that drew people in completely. The Lord showed me that his power of deception will be so overwhelming that even believers who think they're strong will be swayed, unless they have the genuine Holy Spirit dwelling within them. This isn't just charm or political skill. This is demonic power operating through a human vessel. He is literally the devil incarnating through a man's body. What struck me most was how effortlessly he entered our home. The doors simply opened for him without any physical touch, revealing that when his time comes, no barrier will stop him. No locked door, no security system, no hiding place will provide protection. He will have access to every home, every family, every person. As he moved around our dining table, I found myself walking in the opposite direction, maintaining eye contact with him. In that moment, the Holy Spirit within me was discerning his true nature while everyone else saw only his perfection. He spoke of incredible benefits, prosperity, security, and leadership that would come from joining him and receiving his mark. His promises were tailored perfectly to what each person desired most. The most heartbreaking part was watching my own family, people I had taught, preached to, and warned about these very things, become completely entranced by his presence. It was as if a supernatural spell had been cast over them. Their eyes glazed over, their reasoning disappeared, and they became willing followers instantly. When they left with him, I experienced the profound loneliness that many believers will face. Standing outside as that vehicle drove away, I realized this represents the great separation that's coming. Families will be torn apart not by disagreement, but by this supernatural deception that will capture those without true spiritual discernment. During my time hiding in the wilderness, surviving with nothing, I encountered my own family members again. But they were no longer the people I had known and loved. The mark of the beast had fundamentally altered their personalities, their values, their very essence. They looked at me with cold indifference, as strangers would. The bonds of marriage, parenthood, and family love had been completely severed. By this mark, God revealed that once people accept the mark, they will abandon all moral restraints. Marriage vows will mean nothing, family loyalty will disappear, and people will pursue whatever sinful desires they choose without any conscience or conviction. The mark doesn't just change their allegiance. It transforms their entire moral and spiritual nature. This vision represents the coming division of all humanity into two camps, the children of God and the children of the devil. There will be no neutral ground, no fence-sitting, no partial commitment. Every person will make a choice that determines their eternal destiny. The second vision was the wedding and tribulation. This vision began with the most beautiful scene I have ever witnessed, the wedding of the Lamb. The brightness of that day was unlike any earthly light, filled with divine glory and purity. Every person walking toward the church radiated joy and anticipation that was almost tangible. Even the simplest clothing appeared magnificent in this heavenly light. What touched me most deeply was the pure, innocent laughter of children echoing through the air as they skipped and played. Adults were embracing each other with genuine love, their faces glowing with expectation. The entire atmosphere was saturated with perfect peace and overwhelming happiness. This wasn't just a celebration. It was the culmination of everything we had hoped for, waited for, and believed in. The Lord impressed upon me that Jesus has been meticulously preparing this wedding feast. ensuring every detail is perfect for his bride. This divine preparation gives special meaning to his words. I go to prepare a place for you. The wedding of the Lamb is not just coming, it is imminent. But immediately after this glorious wedding scene, the vision shifted dramatically into the tribulation period. I found myself in a pitch-black room, wearing boxing gloves, when the door opened and Satan himself entered, also wearing boxing gloves. The door slammed shut behind him, trapping us in this dark chamber. What followed was an intense, physical battle representing the spiritual warfare that tribulation saints will face. We fought toe-to-toe, exchanging blows back and forth. Each hit I received represented the persecution, suffering, and trials that those left behind will endure. Each punch I landed represented the spiritual victories that faithful believers will achieve through Christ's power. The complete darkness of that room was significant. God showed me this represents the world after the Holy Spirit and grace are removed. There will be no spiritual light remaining in the world system. Only the deepest spiritual darkness mankind has ever experienced. The battle scene then transformed into another tribulation setting where I was traveling in a passenger van during the most severe weather conditions imaginable. The wind was so violent it was lifting our vehicle off the ground and laying down massive trees like matchsticks. This wasn't ordinary weather. It was supernatural in its intensity and destructive power. On both sides of the interstate, enormous tornadoes began forming and moving across the road. Our driver had to constantly swerve and maneuver to avoid these massive, destructive columns. God revealed that these tornadoes carry a dual meaning. They represent both literal, catastrophic weather events and divine judgment being poured out upon the earth simultaneously. The most sobering moment came when we reached our designated exit, only to find it completely blocked by tornado damage. This symbolizes a crucial truth about the tribulation. Once you enter that period, there is absolutely no escape. The choice becomes binary. Either accept the mark of the beast or face martyrdom through beheading, as described in Revelation 20:4. Looking out across the landscape, I witnessed total devastation. Houses, cars, and entire structures were crushed and twisted like crumpled paper, scattered by forces beyond human comprehension. The scene represented not just physical destruction, but the complete collapse of the world system as we know it. The Antichrist is already here, already calling the shots. You can see it in how chaotic the world has become. These events I saw are not far away. When this happens, there will be family divisions you cannot imagine. Those without the Holy Spirit will be completely deceived by his perfect appearance and charismatic nature. The tribulation will bring weather and judgments unlike anything we've experienced. Those who remain faithful will face persecution, but must not love their lives unto death. They will give their testimony and die for Christ if necessary. This is Brother Samuel warning you. Prepare your hearts, seek the Holy Spirit, and be ready. God bless you all until we meet again.